Hey everyone, welcome back to the Passive Income MD podcast. I know you guys are really busy. And so I know this question has probably come up in your mind at least once or twice. How could I possibly build passive income with my insane schedule? Now, if you've ever thought that, this episode is for you. So stay tuned. Welcome to the Passive Income MD podcast, where we talk about creating your ideal life through multiple streams of income. If you enjoy hearing about this stuff, make sure to hit subscribe. Now let's get on with the show. Hey everyone, I hope you had another great week. This week has felt quite crazy and insane. I had so many different things happening at the same time. I don't know if you ever felt like that, where you almost feel kind of paralyzed because so much is going on. And so it took me kind of taking every little task one by one, putting them down on paper and tackling them one by one to actually get through that process. But if you're a busy surgeon, you're an OB out there, you're internal medicine, I don't think you're a stranger to what it feels like to be inundated with so many tasks and so many things to do. You have a busy clinic schedule. You've got patients lined up. And today we're going to talk about how to have all of that and how to realistically build passive income when you feel like time is your scarcest resource. And I know exactly how that is. I mean, in fact, you might be listening to this during like a 5-minute coffee break or between OR cases or while stuck in traffic on your way home after a long shift. I mean, again, I've been there. I'm an OB anesthesiologist by background. I used to have back-to-back shifts of 12 and 16 hours. I would have 24-hour call days. And it didn't even feel like, and sometimes when you're running back and forth between patients, didn't even feel like you get a lunch break. I absolutely did not feel at times that I had like the extra time to build income streams. But here's the truth. I wasn't looking to leave medicine. I was just looking to build more freedom into my lives. Like more options and a better quality of life. Maybe something more like I imagined it would be when I became a physician. Does that sound familiar to you? Now, when we hear the words passive income, a lot of people out there, maybe you're picturing someone sitting on a beach, just reclining, earning money while sipping a margarita, whatever it is. That's definitely like the Instagram version or the version that gets sold to you online. But the real version, I hate to say this, especially for physicians, is more like this. It's not the income where you just do absolutely nothing. What we really end up caring about is income that isn't tied to clinical hours. Like it isn't that it continues even when you're not physically working. We all want that money when we're at the beach, but how about the money when you're at home, spending time with your family or on weekends? I want income, and you probably want income that gives you options. I feel like a more accurate name is scalable income or leveraged income, smart income, whatever works for you. The key is that it creates freedom in your life. And yes, it takes some work up front. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, but it's the kind of work that pays you back in dividends again and again, and it pays off in the future. Hey, what's up, everyone? Just want to ask you a quick question. Are you ready to take your medical career beyond the traditional boundaries of medicine and amplify your impact? Well, I want to tell you about the Leverage and Growth Accelerator community. Just so you know, we created this exclusive community just for physicians like you who want to expand their identities without giving up their doctor identities. It's an add-on. It's not a replacement. When we hosted our first Leverage and Growth Summit, I know many of you have been part of that, we realized that so many doctors were inspired by the what and why of entrepreneurship, but needed help with the how and when. And that's why we created this community called the Leverage and Growth Accelerator to help doctors learn how to start, grow, or scale a thriving business and connect with like-minded individuals who also want to make a positive contribution to the world. Within this community, you're going to experience a life of greater fulfillment. It's really a powerful antidote to burnout where you can leverage your medical degree for new opportunities and take command of your time and schedule so you can invest in your family's future while enjoying today. In the Leverage and Growth Accelerator, you're going to have access to educational materials, you're going to have insights from expert speakers, small group coaching, and most importantly, you're going to have community support to help you realize your untapped potential. And we're so confident in the transformative power of this members-only community that we're offering the first 30 days for free. If you're interested, I want you to take advantage of this. This window of opportunity is not going to last forever. So go now to lgacommunity.com. Again, that's lgacommunity.com. If you're ready to take your medical career to the next level and make a profound impact in the world and do it together with other like-minded people, it's time to join us. We can't wait to see you inside. Let me walk you through exactly what I did when I first started down this road, because I didn't have hours of free time either. Like I used to take my commute time, like maybe you're doing right now, to listen to podcasts and audiobooks about finance and real estate. Now people listen and watch YouTube videos. Like I read one blog post or a book chapter almost every day, either during lunch or between cases. I took an online course on the weekends, plenty of them during my downtimes. And I go to as many events as I could. But one of the best things I did was to reach out to people who were doing what I wanted to do, and I asked them questions. Tiny steps, all of these things, that's all it took. And they were huge, but over time, those small actions compounded. But there is something that I wish I had thought about and asked myself earlier. What kind of life do I want? Not in some vague, someday sort of way, but practically. Like, do you want to stop working weekends? Do you want to travel more now? Do you want to spend more time with your kids? Do you want to stop being distracted when you get home? Do you want to practice medicine on your own terms? Like, once you define that why concept, you start seeing time differently. You start protecting your time. You use it more intentionally, and you make room for the kind of learning, and you spend it on action that builds freedom. Now, the light bulb moment for me was realizing this. I don't have to wait until retirement to live the life I want. I mean, that thought that I could start building it now, that was powerful, and it was a game changer for me. And it's so funny how it's a simple concept, but we don't even think about that. I mean, it's passive income that gives you the ability, and it gave me the ability to say no to certain weekend shifts, to holiday shifts that didn't align with my values, with how I wanted to spend my time. It allowed me to spend more time at home, doing the things I loved with the people I loved. It helped me rediscover my love for medicine because I wasn't trapped. It helped me rediscover my love for medicine because I wasn't trapped by it anymore. So where should you start since you're the busy physician? I mean, let me make this easy. If you're overwhelmed, and again, most of us are, just with all the demands of life, here's your roadmap. Start by carving out 30 minutes a week. Can you do that? That's it. I mean, schedule it like you would a consult. Put it in your calendar so it's non-negotiable. Maybe it's 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, another 10 somewhere else. Like, use it to learn, reflect, explore, right? Once you carved out that time, pick a resource. Whether, again, it's this podcast, which you're already listening to. Maybe it's our blog. Maybe it's a book like many of the ones that we recommend, and start working your way through that. Then the next step, make sure you connect with a community. Find other physicians who are on the same path. I know it may feel like you're alone in your own world, wherever you're at. You're in some rural hospital or clinic, but with technology today, with online groups, with the different masterminds out there, with our course community, there are ways to connect with people all over the country who have your same interests. Like, please do not do it alone. And then you're going to want to choose your first move. I'm talking about action. It might be signing up for a webinar to learn more about this. It might be going to a live meeting. It might be going to a conference like PIMD Con. It might be calling a sponsor, or maybe it's talking to a friend that you know who's already invested in real estate before. Maybe just simply ask them to coffee. Just take one step. That's the key. Now, before we wrap up, I want to let you know we've got something for you. It's just a free guide. It's called the 7-Day Passive Income Kickstart for busy physicians. It's absolutely free. It's short, it's actionable, and it's designed to help you take meaningful steps in just 15 minutes a day. So whether you're brand new or you're feeling stuck when it comes to real estate investing, this guide will help get you moving. All you need to do is go to passiveincomemd.com, go to the blog about this topic, or go to the show notes for this podcast, and we've got the guide there that you can download for free. So if you've ever wondered, can I really do this as a full-time physician? Let me tell you, yes, you can. There's so many of us doing it, and you won't be the first one, and you won't be the last one. You don't need to know all the answers right now. You just need to get started. And I promise you, you'll be surprised where you're at in a year, 2 years, 5 years from now. The trajectory of your life will completely change. You've already done hard things in your life: med school, residency, fellowship, building a practice. Like, you've got everything you need to build passive income too. So let's build a life that you actually want, not someday, but starting today. Now, talk about time, and I know how precious it is. Thank you for spending your time with us today. If this episode resonated with you, just share it with a friend or colleague who you think might benefit from this as well. That would be very meaningful for us, and we'd appreciate it. Until next time, let's talk again soon. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the show? Let me know by dropping a review in the podcast app you're listening to us in. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe. Join thousands of physicians who are also on this journey to creating their ideal lives through multiple streams of income. Learn more at our website, passiveincomemd.com. Thanks again for allowing me to be a part of your journey. See you next time.